Greetings. This is Elder BlackLight. Now we still talking about Farrakhan. Now see, when I speak, I try not to make it personal. I try to rise above emotions into the thinking of God. See, y'all remember Spock on Star Trek? Spock was a very rational, logical creature, and they used to Kirk and Doc used to ridicule Spock because he didn't use his emotions, you know. So I always dug Spock more than everybody else anyway, because Spock was a player. But a whole lot of brothers and sisters are very emotional, and they latched on to Farrakhan, not knowing his background, not knowing the inside power struggle of the Nation of Islam. I got to give a plate to this brother, Shah Allah Shabazz. I don't care how many people that's following me. I just want to tell the truth and give y'all some game, you know, so y'all could win this war. Farrakhan is opening for Wallace. Now we want you to hear. This is right after a period after the death of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Farrakhan. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Peace and blessings forever upon his servant and his messenger, Muhammad. Ameen.
Check that out. Y'all get it?
To the Supreme Minister of the Nation of Islam, the Honorable Wallace D. Muhammad, members of this distinguished platform, brothers and sisters, it is indeed a great honor, a great privilege, and a great pleasure to have a few moments to stand before you to bear witness to the greatness of Almighty God, Allah, and His...
Now look, y'all know that's not the way Farrakhan opened up now, and that's not the way Farrakhan opened up before the death of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. See, you could put a spin on anything. You could put a spin on anything. You know, you could twist anything around and gradually change it. So that goes as an illustration when the serpent in the Garden of Eden put a spin on what Allah told Adam and Eve. He said, of that tree in the garden, don't eat of that tree in the midst of the garden, for you will surely die. Well, the serpent, Satan, put a spin on it and told Adam and Eve, say, no, you're not going to die. You know, I bet you don't die. And he put a spin on what Allah was really saying. Well, that's what Farrakhan and Wallace did to sway the believers, you know, into changing up the teachings. And when Farrakhan split from, now we don't really know why they really split. He says because he just couldn't take Wallace roasting his old man and Farad. It showed it take him a long time to realize he couldn't take it, because he stayed with Wallace for a good minute, you know, before he decided to split. So I don't believe that. And see, Eric Muhammad, and it's two brothers I'm gonna get on. Eric Muhammad, brother Eric, and the one they call the Son of Man. Right after this, I'm gonna get on them. The one they call the Son of Man, Marvin Muhammad. These brothers, you know, supposed to be enemies of Farrakhan. Now, at least Marvin Muhammad give a little bit more respect to Farrakhan. See, you don't get personal with a brother. Call him all kind of names and stuff like, what's that, Young Pharaoh, and, you know, I don't know if said he did it or not. But, you know, it ain't about that. You know, it's not about calling a brother a bunch of names, out of names, and talking to him just so disrespectful. You know, you always have a respect. You could disagree, and you could honestly critique anybody. But it's got to be a code of conduct, you know, where you don't call a brother all out their names. Now, hypocrite, he's displaying that. Talking about Farrakhan. He's displaying a hypocrite. Especially right now. And we're going to, you know, really look seriously at this, because the black man and black woman, we had a critical time. 2020 coming up. The subject of reparations is coming up. Separation never went off the table. And we're going to really explore what's going on. This is the church of what's happening now. This is BlackLight.